Quick question. Did your credit score take a hit? Let me show you this secret software that help you knock the credit bureaus out. So sit back, relax, grab a pen, get some paper, get something to drink. We gonna get straight into it. First things first, what you want to do is go click on the link in the description or the link in the comments and sign up for Credit Score IQ. Now you're going to be on a screen that looks similar to this, all right? Basically, this is a new software Identity IQ has now, so we can help you knock credit bureaus out. So first things first, what you want to do is just click on sign up. Now, once you click on sign up, now basically what's going to happen is you're going to put your first name, last name, email, of course, create a password, current address, and then, verify your identity. And then from there, you're going to be on the dashboard. All right. Now, once you be on the dashboard, let me log into the specific account. All right. Go into this demo account and show you and break down what you got going on so I can help you remove these negative accounts from your credit report. All right. So here they're going to be on a screen that looks similar to this. So let me just make this a little bit bigger so you can see what's going on. All right. So you have your dashboard and it's going to break down everything that's going on with your credit score. And you're also going to be able to see your report. All right. But most importantly, you're going to see what needs to be, fixed. All right. You're going to see your collections. You're going to see your credit card. You're going to see your auto loans, and then other accounts, home loans, student loans, depending on what you have going on with your credit report. But also what you can also do is from there is click on Classic View. And as you saw, because, this is Identity IQ, you can see those negative accounts and the open date last active, date of last payment, all those specific things that's, see the inaccuracies on your report based off of the law. You can get these things removed from your report. All right. And let me show you the reason why you can get these accounts removed from your report. And then we're going to walk you through the process of how to use this tool to help you start fixing. Of course, nothing's guaranteed when it comes to fixing your credit, but start helping you remove those negative accounts off your report. All right. So 15 USC 1681 EB. All right. So if you go to that specific law, all right. So now what you want to do is just scroll down to number B. All right. So accuracy of report. Whenever a consumer reporting agency prepares a consumer report, keyword shall, but sometimes they don't. All right. Follow reasonable procedure to ensure maximum possible accuracy of the information concerning the individual about whom the report relates. All right. Hold up. I forgot. I want to let you know that I'm not a lawyer. I'm just here to show you your rights. All right. I want to basically break down the laws because some people don't know their rights. All right. So if you go to 15 USC 1681 EB, now you can see why you can get these accounts removed from your report. All right. Now that we saw the specific law, now let's walk through the process of actually going through and removing these negative accounts, these charge-off, these credit cards that's holding our credit score back. All right. So first things first, what you want to do now is just once you go to your dashboard, once you're here, go back to, if you're on classic report view. Now what you want to do now is just click on interactive view. All right. Switch back to interactive view. And then from there, what we want to do is just click on the accounts. All right, so we're going to go to the credit cards, and let's just say for an example, if you have, most people might have an Amex. All right, so we're going to click on this specific account, and then what we want to do now is just click on start dispute. But hold up, before I click on start dispute, you can see why these accounts are inaccurate. All right, it breaks down everything that's wrong with this specific account. You can just read over each one, but now what we want to do is just click on start dispute. Now, this account is inaccurate. And then from there, the reason why you want to say inaccurate, because most people say, not most people, some people say it's not theirs. All right. But they can prove the account is yours. So what we want to do is say that account is inaccurate. All right. Now, what we want to do now is just click on next. And then what we want to now do is just click on derogatory, paid, 7,500, this one. And then click on every last one of them. Okay. Now what you want to do is just click on next and review everything. And then from there, your other reasons. One more thing, for other reasons, 9 times out of 10, and you can go look at this specific account, the dates are inaccurate. All right. So most of the times, the open date last payment, date last active, those dates are inconsistent on your report. So you'll click on that as well. And then click on next and then click on finish. And then your letter is going to be drafted. All right. So from there, once it finished, takes a little bit of time. It's going to draft up your letter and then just wait. Now click on go to draft disputes. All right. And then what we want to do is if you have more accounts, you can go back and add and go through the process and click on each one. But if you don't have that many account, if you don't have more accounts, then what you want to do is just click on generate dispute letter. All right. Hold on. Let me slow down. What I mean by that, let me cancel this really quick. So if you have more like negative accounts, you can add more accounts and you'll walk through that process, right? So if you add another account, let's just say another account, just click on this one, all right? So start dispute and do the same exact thing. This account is not accurate, then click on next. And then what we want to do now is just click on next again, click on all of them as well. And then from there, click on next. And then like I said before, other reasons, the dates on this account is inaccurate. And then from there, click on next, then click on finish. And then give it a little bit of time, let it draft up, do its thing. And then let's go to draft disputes. And then now you have 2 accounts, right? Now generate dispute letter. All right. Then click on continue. All right. And now it's going to break down. And then we want to do is just download the letter. And now you're going to see the specific letter because it has TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. And of course, we want to send it to all 3 credit bureaus. All right. Now you can see the letters. All right. So let me just go ahead and read the letter for you. So as you can see, you're going to have your name. It's just a demo account. And then you're going to have your address, your date of birth, your social. All right. And then from there, it's going to have who we talking to, either Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. Now you have the PO box and the address. There's TransUnion. I'm writing to request an investigation of the following information that appears on my TransUnion consumer report. All right. Now, as you can see, this is specific account dispute 1, capital 1. As you can see, this. And then from there, next what we're going to say is, I request that you thoroughly review the disputed information and if found inaccurate or incomplete, take the necessary steps to rectify or remove it from my consumer report. Please provide me with a written confirmation of the resolution once the investigation is complete. Now, the reason why this is very important because it's going based off of 15 USC 1681 I-5. All right. What I mean by that. So now go back to the law because we're doing things according to the law. So you want to go back to the law. So 15 USC 1681 I-5. All right. So click on subchapter 3. And then from there, what you want to do is just click on, we want to go down to procedures in case of disputed accuracy. All right. Remember, we're disputing based off of incomplete and inaccurate information on your credit report. All right. So now what you want to do is just scroll down. You can read each one. Of course, I want you to read each one and go over. Of course, everybody doesn't understand the law, but you can get a clear sense. And then, of course, we're going to add I'll bring on lawyers so they can also break down some of the terms, some of these information, so you can understand what's going on when you do it yourself. All right. So let's click on go to number 5. All right. So treatment of inaccurate or unverifiable information. So if after any reinvestigation under paragraph 1, which is the first one, of any information disputed by a consumer, which is you, a item of the information is found to be inaccurate, remember, or incomplete, or cannot be verified, the consumer reporting agencies, which is Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, or anybody else that's reporting information about you, shall, keyword shall, right here, what they're supposed to do, promptly delete that item of information from the file of the consumer, you, or modify that item of information as appropriate based on the results of the reinvestigation, and promptly notify the furnisher of the information that the information has been modified or deleted from the file of the consumer. So remember, what they're supposed to do is, based off of that letter, they're supposed to do an investigation of those specific accounts. They're either supposed to update that specific information that we pinned out or delete the account, or if it's unverifiable, of course, delete the account. But when you send that letter in, they have 30 days to complete that investigation. Usually they just say, hey, it was updated. They usually say it's updated, verified, or everything is, good to go. But what did they update? What did they modify? All right. And that's what your next letter is going to be if your accounts come back verified. All right. So that's what you want to do first. So let me go back to the specific letter. Now, what you want to do now is just print off your letters. All right. Now, once you print off your letters, next what you want to do is add 3 forms of identification with this letter. So you want to send a separate letter, of course, to Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And then you want to add 3 forms of identification because Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax are saying people sound like a credit repair company. All right. So you want to have a picture of your driver's license, a picture of proof of residency, and if possible, add a picture of your social security card, all right? And then send it to Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, and then wait 35 days, 30 days for them to complete the investigation and 5 days for them to send you back the investigation, all right? In the meantime, here's what you want to be doing. Now that you sent your letters, what do you do next? You need to wait, of course, but now what you want to do is start building up your credit report, all right? You want to start adding some positive accounts to your credit report. So if you're currently renting, one of the things you can do is start reporting your rent to your credit report. You can also start reporting your utilities to your credit report. And I'm going to have those links in the description for you, but most importantly, once you start reporting that rent, you can add 24 months of payment history to your credit report, and you can also do the same thing with utilities as well. And I'm going to have both links for you. But guess what? It's going to affect your age. It's going to affect your payment history. It's going to affect their credit mix, new account, by adding those accounts to your report. So it's affecting 4 of the 5 factors of your credit report. So now it's going to help you increase your credit score. Now, you're going to see a better reflection of your credit score once all the negative items on your account come off your report. But what you're going to see is your credit score fluctuate up and down until you have everything negative removed from your credit report. And over time, you're going to see your credit score increase because guess what? It's added age. When the accounts on your report, age is going to continue to increase. So that's when you're going to see the 5 to 10 points, the 20 points increase out of nowhere. So just sit back, relax, be patient, be easy. It's going to take time, but you reap what you sow. So if you don't sow nothing, you're not going to reap nothing. So just be patient when it comes to fixing your credit. It's going to take time. I'm just going to let you know it's going to take time. Nothing's going to happen, most importantly, but as long as you, like I said before, you start adding the specific accounts and you start building up your credit report, you start paying down that negative debt, and you start removing those negative accounts from your credit report, you're going to see your credit score increase. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.